Hey guys, how are you today? I thought it would be so fun to give you a house tour. So I'm going to be showing you around our house. We bought this house before we got married, a couple months before we got married, and my husband has lived here renting it from his grandparents for many years now. So it was an easy decision. We didn't have to go house hunting and stuff. We live right on the family farm, and so we knew that this was where we were going to make our forever home. So this house is a very old farmhouse. It actually started much smaller than it is today as a schoolhouse, and my husband's grandfather went to school in this house, which I think is just kind of a fun little fact for you guys. So it's kind of a cool history, and then it was the house that the farm hands would live in while they were working at the farm. And now here we are. So it's been kind of added on to here and there, a little bit of a puzzle, and so we're just currently renovating and changing things a little bit, making it our own style and kind of bringing it up to date, because a lot of the stuff was kind of outdated, and there's, you know, structural things that need to happen and things like that. So I'm going to give you a tour of what our house looks like. I hope you guys enjoy. So we have two different doors that you can walk into. We're currently using this door, which is in our living room, because we tore our porch off. So when you walk in, this is our living room. We have a bookcase, which is kind of, you know, serving as an office space right now as well. So it's just super simple. We opened up this doorway. This used to be just a porch, and we opened up the doorway to make it a lot bigger and make it more of a functional living room area. So this is what our living room looks like at the moment. We are planning to replace, this is like wallpaper, so we're planning on doing something different over the wallpaper. You know, eventually I'd like to get a new couch, but it works for now. The carpet is like just this really thin, crappy carpet. So we plan to, there's some light. We plan to replace the carpet. This originally used to be a window that looked through to the kitchen, but when we redid the kitchen, we closed that window off. So it needs to be sheetrocked over and kind of finished to match the wall. But yeah, we want to replace the windows in this room as well, because they are just old. We also need to replace that front door because there's, you know, air can get through there, and also these two side windows, they're not very weatherproof for the winter. So that's kind of what our plans are in the living room. So when you go through the living room, you come into the kitchen, which we've done a lot of work on the kitchen. So this used to be right here where this beam, this column is, used to be a wall, and it used to have a half wall here, so it was very closed off in the kitchen. So we opened up the wall, took that out. There used to be a chimney. You can see the hole in our ceiling. This kind of gives you an idea of the layout. There was a wall here, a chimney here, and a wall back here as well. But we took out the chimney, we ripped down the wall, we ripped out all the cabinets and put our new beautiful countertop and cabinets in. And so this is what our kitchen looks like now. We got a new microwave and stove, oven, and my husband bought me a dishwasher for my first Mother's Day, which was amazing. And I love that. So we got a nice big pantry, and it's gorgeous. So there's still obviously things that need to be finished. This is just plain bare sheetrock, so this needs to be painted, and it needs trim around the window. You know, things need to be finished around the cabinets. And then we also have our crown molding and kick plate that isn't up yet. So those are just some small finishing touches that need to be done. We just barely put our island in, right here. You can see just a couple weeks ago. I'm loving it so far. So this you know, we just got the cabinets to match and put them all together. We haven't gotten our countertop for the island yet, so right now it's literally just plywood, but it works for now. And then I put a table runner to make it look a little cuter, and we need to still put the handles, the pulls on that. Why are we going blurry? There we go. We haven't redone the floor in this room yet, and I'll explain why in a minute. But yeah, we put these new windows in that used to be very old single paned windows, and we put these new beautiful big huge windows in, which I absolutely love. That's probably one of my favorite things we've done to the house thus far. We also, I forgot to say, put a window in above the sink that used to not be there. So when we were redoing the kitchen, I really wanted that. We, like I said, live on a farm, and out this window you can see into the pasture and up on the knoll, and there's usually deer and turkeys and things up there, so it's really fun to be able to look out the window while I'm doing the dishes. So that's the kitchen. Eventually this column that is just 2x4s will be like a nice white wrapped column. And then moving on into the dining room, this was a much smaller entryway when we started the process, but we've since opened it up. This used to be our living room, so we used to have like a chair there and the couch right in front of the window, and the TV was over like in this back corner. So we've definitely done a lot of work to it, but it still needs a lot. This is kind of Bryce's play area right now. We put in the wood stove. The wood stove used to be flued into the chimney, but when we took that down, we just did it right out the back side of the house, which is, I think, a lot safer. Because we bought all new piping for it and stuff. So definitely a lot safer. So obviously you can see there's still holes in the ceiling. Our plan for this room is we need to redo the staircase, which is over here. You go up the stairs this way. We need to redo the staircase because it's not very functional or safe right now. You can see the stairs right there. And so once we do that, then we will completely refloor this whole area. Right now it's just carpet, and it's well used carpet. So we want to put down some hardwood flooring in here. We still haven't done the back of the island because, like I said, it's a work in process. But yeah, this is the dining room area. It is definitely functional for now. You can hear Bryce waking up from his nap. You know, there's still some little things that need to be done here and there. This door leads down to the basement, but the stairs are no longer there, so it's kind of just plywooded over, and it'd be a long drop if you tried to go out there. So this is going to be gone. The staircase will be gone. The stairs are going to be totally reconfigured to go upstairs, which will be awesome. So this is the entryway. You know, it's pretty simple. It needs some love. We need to paint the trim around the door. You know, it has our bench, and just this is where Blake comes in and drops everything, his shoes and stuff. My goal for this room is to build like built-ins or some sort of closet or shelving or something on this wall, just because I hate seeing this mess. I hate it. So having some sort of a closet to keep it all contained and away will be very, very nice. But this is the entryway. Obviously I'd like to get a new light fixture, and paint the trim and just make it a little bit cuter. I also would love to replace this carpet because it's not really that cute. But it works for now. I love this sign. I just got this at the Christmas tree shop. I think it's so cute. So I just hung it right here for now. I don't know where I'll necessarily put it. My cats also have ripped the wallpaper apart, and then my son also has helped in the process. So the wallpaper on this wall is just absolutely shredded. So we need to figure out some sort of a better alternative. But this will probably end up, this whole wall will probably end up being ripped out when we redo the staircase. So we're not worrying about that at the moment. off of the entryway is our bathroom, which is actually a really, really good sized bathroom. We only have one bath in this house, but it's a good size. Eventually I'd like to put in a master bathroom, which when we'll show you our bedroom, we'll show you the plans for that. But yeah, I mean, it's decent. The flooring is not the cutest, but eventually in this room, pretty much what I would like to do is replace or get rid of the border, repaint, get rid of these old style lights and put some sort of a new light fixture or like lighting above. And I bought chalk paint to try to chalk paint this for now. Eventually I'd like to get a new vanity, but I'm thinking if I just try to chalk paint it, it will at least look a little bit cuter for now. Our shower is perfect, and I think my shower curtain is super cute. And OMG, there's a cat behind here. Can you just see this? What are you doing? Are you sleeping? Oh my gosh, you're so cute. You're hiding behind the shower curtain? That's adorable. Oh my gosh. It's a good hiding spot for you. Also in our bathroom is our washer and dryer. They work great. So I also just hung our iron and ironing board. We have this big cabinet, which is like our linen cabinet, which I also am going to try to chalk paint that. And then we have this shelf, which I hate because it's not cute. And you can see all the junk. I don't like to see clutter. I don't like clutter at all. So last but not least is our bedroom, and this is the room we've done the most work on. Wow, that's a sad lamp. Our cats broke it. This is the room we've done the most work on. It used to be this bright green carpet, and I don't even remember what color the walls were, like off-white, I think. The windows used to be super old. It was just really a dark space. So we pulled up the carpet and we had planned to re-carpet, but these hardwood floors were underneath it, so we just sanded and stained the hardwood floors, which it works great because they're super rusticy looking, so they've gotten a lot of dings and scratches, but it just kind of goes with the look. So that's really nice. So we also have this area rug underneath our bed, so it's kind of nice when you get up in the morning to have carpet under your feet. I just like that. So this is our bedroom. You know, we have our TV. I want to get new curtains for in here that have the big silver like grommets that you can just slide open, and then they can hang straight rather than having this. I feel like this blocks a lot of the light in here, and these windows are just beautiful and big, and it's definitely a light space, but I want it even lighter. So yeah, so this is our master bedroom. It's actually really big. I don't know how well the camera captures how big this room actually is. So we have a king size bed, window over there, and then Mr. Bryce has his kind of area over there. We hung a piece of rope with curtains on it because he doesn't sleep well when it's bright outside. So his side of the room has these curtains that are supposed to be room darkening curtains. And then we also have these curtains hung on a string to be able to close off his portion of the bedroom, which seems to be working out really well. Plus the other thing is, if he wakes up in the middle of the night and he sees me laying in bed, he wakes up and starts crying. So these curtains work great so that, you know, if he wakes up anytime in the middle of the night, these are always closed at night, and then he can't see me and he'll usually go back to sleep. So this has been working out really well, but he really needs his own bedroom at this point to be able to have a darker space. I feel like he would nap and sleep later, but you know, it works for now. So we've got his little cube organizer with diapers and everything that he needs, hand sanitizer for when I change his diaper, and then there's the little man. Say hi. He's like, what are you doing, Mom? This dresser we actually had upstairs in like storage basically, and I repainted it white and repainted the handles navy blue before he was born, and this has worked out great, and it was nice because I didn't have to buy a new one. Can you say hi? And then we just got his little letters to spell his name, and his little ultrasound picture, and pictures that we had done when he was just a little newborn. We have a video monitor, which I love. We just got it a couple months ago, and I'm like, why have we not had this the whole time? And just some little decor pieces for his little portion of the bedroom. And then his crib, which is from Target. My closet doesn't have doors, so it has just a shower curtain right now. But it works. Definitely works. So this bedroom is pretty much the only room that we've really kind of gotten close to finishing. The only thing really to do in here is to paint the trim around the windows. We haven't done that yet. So basically the plan for this room and for our house is to redo the staircase and make 2 bedrooms upstairs, which we'll go upstairs in a minute and I'll show you what the upstairs looks like currently. But we are going to be moving our bedroom and Bryce's bedroom upstairs. I don't feel comfortable just moving Bryce upstairs and having us downstairs just for fire safety, and I don't want to have to run up and down the stairs if he wakes up. He's saying hi to y'all. And so this room will become the playroom slash my office, which I'm actually really excited about because I love all of the windows in here. It's just a super bright room, and so to be able to have my office in here, I'm really excited about that. So we'll be moving upstairs, and then the plan eventually is that when our kids are a little bit older, we only have 1 right now, by the way, but we plan on having more kids, and so once the kids are older, we will move our bedroom back downstairs and keep the kids' rooms upstairs. And then once this becomes our master bedroom again, we want to, in Bryce's current area, we want to make a nice big walk-in closet and a master bathroom with a stand-up shower and a double vanity. So those are kind of our goals for what this space is currently, what it's going to be, and then what, like, eventually down the road it's gonna look like. So we're really excited about the changes that we've made so far and the changes that we're gonna be making in the future. So let's go check out upstairs. Okay, so now we are going to head upstairs. So these stairs were not built very well. Sorry about all my junk. And they're very narrow, and the head space is not good. So upstairs right now is pretty much just a bunch of junk, storage. We've gotten rid of a lot of stuff. I've brought a lot of baby stuff up that needs to get put away, and then stuff for Bryce's first birthday and car seat, deer heads and such. So this is to the left of the stairs when you walk up. We have a bed that we need to put up. It's like a little trundle bed. This cabinet is my storage cabinet for extras, which I'll show you guys in a different video. And then over there is just a whole bunch of storage. This is all baby stuff. And it's not organized at all. I kind of started to try to organize it and didn't quite finish, so it's a mess, but that's kind of just our storage area. The railing is really crappy, and the stairs are very narrow, if you can tell. But the big bonus is this huge bonus room. This is currently a playroom for Bryce, so we've got some toys for him, deer heads that need to go elsewhere. But it's a huge, huge room. So he's got his little play area over here. We brought the changing table up with some of the books that are just like older books. But it's a perfect huge room. I have my whole office space over there, and then like these are basically the 2 mattresses stacked on top of each other that go with the trundle bed that isn't set up. But we're working on it. It's a work in progress, that's for sure. But this room is absolutely huge, so this will eventually get split down the middle or maybe a little bit over, and then this will be our bedroom, and then this will be Bryce's bedroom over here. So that's the plan for up here. And that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed the house tour. I hope to share as we continue to make progress on our house, to share with you guys what we're doing, what we're up to, and what progress we're making. Hopefully, eventually, someday, I'll be able to give you a completed house tour when my house is actually done. I feel like that day's never gonna come. As anyone who probably has lived through renovations knows, we're doing it all ourselves, so it's going slowly. It's a slow process, but we're excited to just take the time to really do it ourselves, make it our own, and be able to say that, you know, we did this and we decided what we wanted to do and things like that. So I hope you all enjoyed hanging out with me and seeing my house, and look for more updates when we continue our renovations, hopefully very soon.